Russ is defending Taylor Swift from people who criticize her for releasing multiple variants of an album. And he says people are just hating on her success because she can actually sell music. He retweeted a post from Chart Data that says The Life of a Showgirl is now aiming for a #1 debut on the Billboard 200 list. The tweet points out that The Life of a Showgirl is the biggest debut in history of the chart. In his retweet, Russ says, "Disclaimer, I haven't listened to a Taylor Swift song in like 10 years, but I've just seen so many brain dead takes on this album's success that I gotta say something." Russ points out that other artists fake their streams and can't actually sell albums, and it's crazy that Taylor Swift is being clowned for building a fan base that is so dedicated that they actually buy her music. He says people are idiots and have the game backwards. One person argues that there are so many variants of this album in order to inflate the sales, and Russ claps back saying that variants don't create demand, they serve it. He says you could have 1,000 variants, but if no one wants to buy them, they won't sell. Her fans buy because they want to, not because they're tricked into doing so. He emphasizes that doing these kind of numbers is impressive, and I don't know how anyone can refute that. In another tweet, he says, "Nothing grinds my gears like stupidity." And when one person tries to argue that Taylor is milking her fan base for every last penny, Russ says her fans can just not buy them. She knows her fans want them, so she sells them. One person calls Russ delusional for not believing that Taylor Swift releasing multiple variants of an album is a cash grab, and he schools them saying, "You're describing normal market segmentation that every industry does as exploitation. Car companies, sneaker brands, fashion lines, etc. all do different colorways and drops to appeal to different customers." He says, "If I drop merch and I have one hoodie but 7 different colors of it, am I greedy? It's basic supply and demand psychology, not manipulation." Russ continues defending Taylor, saying, "All the takes I've seen just seem like a resentment towards noticeable scale, meaning that when an artist gets so big that monetization becomes super visible, some people get turned off because they interpret business transparency as greed. But the fan still has agency. No one is forced to buy 7 versions of an album or 7 different hoodies." I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. Russ knows exactly what he's talking about. He's also an artist in the music industry. And the best part about all of this is that if you don't want to buy different variants of an album, no one is forcing you to. I love that he stood up for Taylor in a time where she's getting so much criticism that just does not make any sense. Let me know your thoughts down below and follow me for more.